Ludington is a place for photography. Summer, fall, and in this case, winter. We're gonna see what kind of shots that we can get with brand new camera setups. Let's go.
We're gonna go grab coffee, breakfast. We're gonna go drive down to the lighthouse itself. I'm kind of hoping that everything is going to look like it's encased in ice. That's the photo that I'm going for. Okay, bakery, coffee, lighthouse.
Snowshoes up on the wall.
That's my kind of coffee. I love that. For what we're doing today, the style of the inside, it's just kind of perfect. You know how sometimes something can really just set your day up right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what that just did.
A cruffin? Is that what it said? Croissant muffin? Is that what mine was?
See.
I think it was a cruffin.
Oh wow, that looks good.
Yeah, the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing.
With the morning sun, what you get is the sun is going to be hitting the front side, the side that you see from the beach of the lighthouse at Stearns Park. It's going to be an entirely new day of experimenting with like our new cameras and stuff.
Yeah. This is just such a photogenic area, and I guess I've never stopped to think about it and how much there is with the multiple lighthouses, the Badger, the waterfront. I stopped and took a photo of that like fish sculpture with the Badger. If you really like use all of these parks, you can get all these really unique angles for photos. Everyone has different equipment, so having the iPhone or the camera you were just using or some of our other cameras, they're all going to do a little bit different things. And what we've always done is like, here's the big camera or the more photography camera, and here's an iPhone, and you can go out and have fun and get good photos with either.
Because when that sun peeked out and hit the lighthouse just perfectly,
yeah,
like that was my favorite time to be like taking photos out there. Any season would be fun, but it's cool because now I've got a different landscape that I can be taking photos with. A coffee that you can refill yourself. That's like true diner style, and I love it.
Then I saw that burger on their Facebook post, and that's what I knew I had to get.
Well, we have to.
And I think maybe it said it came with a dessert.
Oh, man. Michigan pothole?
Yeah.
That's delightful.
Might be one of my favorite ice creams I've ever had. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to stay along the river for a while? Like up towards the dam?
Yeah, let's go left.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've ever been on this trail right now that we're on. As people may know, some of the state park is closed for renovations, but there are still 2,000 acres open of trails and everything that are on the south side of the river. So still so much to explore out here. We had fun in the fall. Now this is just absolutely perfect today in the winter.
I've got new snowshoes. It just occurred to me that I think I have them on the wrong feet. Yeah, my snowshoes were on the wrong feet. I was like, why do I keep tripping? Oh, this was the right call. The whole boardwalk's open. I would say that at this point we are opportunistic birders. I can identify more than I used to be able to. I kind of expected that I was going to be able to see a few ducks if the river was still open, and they are, and we can see them. But as soon as we got here, we had two birds that we've been trying to record here for a long time.
Like good shots of them. We see them all the time.
Yeah, but they're so hard to film. So I was able to film the cardinal, and then Andy, you got the blue jay.
Yeah. And I think a blue jay's my, well, bald eagle, then blue jay.
How did the new lens on your phone work?
I mean, it makes a huge difference. So
Yeah.
like just being able to get a longer shot of something like a bird and like being able to stay back and get that shot, I thought it looks pretty good.
Those are a treat, especially if they hang around long enough to be able to get a any kind of clip of. I for sure did not expect to see fish today. There's a couple down there. If there's open water somewhere in the winter, it's just a little bit more interesting, if you ask me. I love this. We get to see fish, the birds, the water at the waterfall still going. This is super cool. If I had to describe my photography style, it's that I give myself the opportunity. What I mean by that is typically I plan the outing first. I want to go snowshoeing. I want to go surfing. We want to go on a hike. We do that first, and then we plan the camera and the lenses around it. Today, it made sense for us to bring out the Canon R5 Mark II with a telephoto lens, just in case there was some wildlife, or we got to Stearns Park where we could sit on the beach and photograph out towards the lighthouse. That's what I mean by giving ourselves the opportunity. Plan the outing and then plan the cameras around it. Other times, something like this is absolutely perfect. I'm speaking on a GoPro right now that I've got mounted on the end of my trekking pole. And because I took the time to mount it here, it makes it easy for me to communicate or just turn it on really quick when I see something and I want to share it. I'll also take this exact same GoPro and I'll mount it on the end of my surfboard. And if I'm surfing here in the wintertime in Ludington, I will actually be able to capture a frame like this. And while I'm at it, I can kind of critique my surfing technique, which, you know, has room for improvement, we could say. And it makes it so easy to do something like that in Ludington because there's so many photographic spots here. Last winter, we were able to get out to the Big Sawbull Point Lighthouse by fat biking out and having just a beautiful snow globe day where we were able to get some of my favorite photos of the year. And then this year, we're on the open side of Ludington State Park, on the southern side of it, where we were able to snowshoe some of the dunes and walk along the river's edge. And the coolest part about that was when Andy spotted the bald eagle.
Oh, here, he's still flying around.
This is so awesome. I can get a pretty good view of him with this lens. It's just long enough. I wonder if that's the same eagle that you saw when we were paddling the river in the fall.
I would think it probably is the same eagle. He's like patrolling the same area.
For me personally, that's my favorite type of photography, to capture the things around you that's happening by giving yourself the opportunity, by getting outside and enjoying it and using the best camera that you have available.